study about the cells and tissues. Cells. Cells are the basic structural unit of living organisms. Tissues. Tissues are the collection of cells in a defined manner to perform a particular function, forming an organ. Water and nutrients. Now, unlike humans, plants don't need to move from place to place to search for food since they are autotrophs. But if they don't move, how does they get to the food to eat? Plants get water and the nutrients from the soil. All the cells of a plant need water and nutrients, so these need to be carried all over. The cells containing chlorophyll in the leaves manufacture food, which is carried to other parts of the plant. How do all these activities take place? When we think about it, it comes about the plant's technique for getting water and the minerals. Yes, since plants are living organisms, so they too are made of different tissues, specialized for numerous tasks. So as per creation, they too have transport system, also known as the vascular systems. The complex plants or the higher in nature have an elaborate vascular system, while primitive plants like mosses and ferns are not having any such systems. Plants prepare their own food in the process of photosynthesis. For this process, plants require water, carbon dioxide and sunlight. The leaves take in carbon dioxide from the atmosphere as usual. Now, the matter is of water and minerals. How do the plants take water and minerals? The plants actually absorb it from the soil. Now all these water and the minerals and the nutrients prepared are transported. And what is transportation? For transportation is a process of transporting water, minerals and food to all parts of the plant body. This transportation, as said earlier, is carried out by the vascular systems. The vascular system in plants is composed of two types of conducting tissue on the vascular tissues, namely xylem and phloem. Together forms the vascular bundle. Here's the xylem and that's the phloem. What's about the xylem? The xylem is a vascular tissue extending throughout the length of the plant, that is, from the roots to the aerial parts of the plant. Now, xylem is made up of four types of cells: the xylem vessels, tracheids, xylem parenchyma, xylem fibers. Also, the xylem is said to be the water conducting tissue in plants. Let's know something more about xylem. The xylem tissue is a complex tissue. It consists of both living and non-living cells. The four types of cells in xylem are said earlier in the presentation. Of the four, the xylem vessel and tracheids are the main conducting cells in xylem. Xylem vessels are long cylindrical cells joined from end to end to form long tubes. They have the lignified walls, which means that their walls contain lignin. Lignin makes these cells stiff and provides structural support. The tracheids are also tubular cells, but with tapering ends. The cell walls are also thickened with lignin. Then comes about the xylem parenchyma. Since we know that parenchyma tissues are used to store foods and other minerals, and xylem is a tissue used for conducting water and minerals, this xylem parenchyma is used in the storage of water, minerals, and also carbohydrates. The xylem fiber has a thick walled cells that provide mechanical support to the plant. Did you know? Xylem parenchyma is the only living component of the xylem tissue, since other tissues do not have living protoplasm at the maturity. Now, plants are absorbing water. What about the food? Yes, the food is conducted by a tissue, namely phloem. The phloem is another vascular tissue that conducts food prepared by the leaves to all parts of the plant body. As xylem has the 4 specialized tissues, the phloem too has 4 specialized tissues: the sip tubes, the companion cells, the phloem parenchyma, and the phloem fibers. As it is discovered and said that xylem tissue consists of 4 different cells and have different functions, the phloem too have different functions of the 4 specialized cells. The first one includes the sip tubes. The sip tubes are elongated tubular cells placed end to end like tubes. Their end walls have minute pores and are called sip plates. Here's the sip plate. At maturity, the sip tubes lack nuclei and have very few organelles. This limits their function to just transporting the food material. Then comes the companion cells. The companion cells are located on the sides of sip tubes. They help the sip tubes in the conduction of food material. They are smaller than the other cells and have prominent nuclei. Again, if we talk about the parenchyma, it is used mainly for storing foods, minerals, and water. So as usual, in phloem, the phloem parenchyma is used to store food, while the phloem fibers are used to provide mechanical support to the plant. They are generally made up of the sclerenchyma cells. Did you know? Only phloem fiber is the dead components of the xylem. And one more, the important note includes the xylem transport water and minerals upwards from the roots. That is, the conduction in xylem is unidirectional and that of phloem is bidirectional. That is, it transports food manufactured in the leaves to all parts of the plant. Let's discuss the functions of xylem and phloem. Functions of xylem. Xylem vessels and tracheids are in the transport of water and minerals upward from the roots to the aerial parts. Xylem fibers are thick-walled and provide mechanical support to the plant. Xylem parenchyma store water, minerals, and carbohydrates. Functions of phloem. It is a food conducting tissue. Phloem parenchyma helps to store food. The fibers provide mechanical strength to the plant. As we did for functions, let's come for the differentiation. Xylem and phloem. The xylem transports water and minerals from roots to aerial parts of plant. The phloem transports food materials from the leaves to other parts of the plant. The xylem is mostly made up of dead cells, while the phloem is mostly made up of living cells. The xylem forms the vascular bundles with the phloem and is located on the inner side of the vascular bundle, while the vascular bundle of phloem is formed with xylem and it is located on the outer side of the vascular bundle. So friends, here we end our study for today. Hope all have understood and please subscribe the channel. Thank you.